Hey guys, how's it going? So, ML Cermia came out tonight, and, I'm a big fan of her design. Not just the thighs, but, the overall, like, militaristic appeal and all that kind of stuff looking pretty good. And, I'm not the biggest Cermia fan, but, she's pretty cool, so I was kind of hyped for her. And so, she came out, and before she did, a lot of people had looked at her skill set, including me, and it didn't really look that good. It seems kind of awkward to use. It's really dependent on your opponent and how they work. And she feels kind of like a niche pick. But I like the design, the S3, and she seemed like a fun unit, so I definitely wanted to get her. She's on a pretty decent banner right now with Senya. Senya imprints aren't anything special, but I pulled like 3 Senyas while I was going for her. I was actually kind of mad because it's the same percentage chance of getting her, so it was a bit of a shame. First 10 pull I got her, I was like, oh no. Durandal, not really anything special. Next rotation, Alencia's not very good right now, and neither is this, but Book's really nice, so you could go for that. But overall, this is a decent rotation to pull on, unless you really want the Books. But, so I tried ML Cermia out a bunch in RTA, and a lot of people have tried her out on me as well. And my first impressions are kind of mixed. So this is the current build that I was messing around on. I tried also using some other artifacts. I think Draco Plate is actually a very, very solid choice. Sigurd's Scythe is a possibility as well. I think it kind of depends though. Sigurd's, you don't really benefit from the attack. It's more just for the lifesteal. You could go Proof of Valor if you just really want her to survive or something like that. There's a lot of choices, I think, and it might take a little bit for people to find the best choice. I think Draco Plate seems really nice though. If you have a plus 31 of those by any chance, like you bottled it. But I was kind of messing around with this just because I thought it'd be kind of fun, and, she's pretty good against Violet overall just because the whole counterattack thing, but also, just doing a bunch of extra damage and being able to hit him easier is nice. So, she has kind of low health because her base health is not amazing. It's kind of hard to get great health in her. She doesn't have to have immunity. I would say it's kind of nice, though. The big thing with her is, I have one imprint, but the big thing is this ability is completely dependent on your opponent. Your opponent has to have either extra attacks, get an unlucky dual attack, or have a guaranteed dual attack like ML Lilius, or, do some sort of counter. So if your opponent's picking stuff like Violet, or Belian, or Arctic Mercedes, or ML Lilius, Rimuru, those are all things that trigger this. But a bunch of the characters I just named, you don't really want to fight against. Like, if you pick her against ML Lilius, great, she'll activate, but ML Lilius, you're still fighting that character who's insanely powerful, and she doesn't even S1 in the first turn. And you want to S3 on the first turn of Cermia if you really can for the momentum. So that kind of hurts. I tried her against Rem, and honestly, it didn't feel that great because you would AoE and then Rem would just counter, and it felt kind of bad. I think she works very well versus Belian. I think versus Arctic Mercedes, she's actually kind of countered. But if you have a really good cleanser, a consistent cleanser like Amelia or ML Queric or something, then she can actually work pretty well versus that, because Arctic Mercedes can't help but just proc this constantly. Rimuru is an insanely hard counter to her. It's ironic that his S2 activates her, and yet also he just straight up kills her. When this activates, also he's just going to be stealing increased defense and effect resist for his entire team, so even if you S3, you're not going to hit very hard with the increased defense, even though she pierces a lot of it. So he destroys this unit, and he's one of the most common units in the entire game, really. Kind of a big problem. So she feels kind of almost like she's too awkward to use a lot of the time. Your opponent needs to pick specific types of things for you to really be able to utilize her. I think Cleavers might get a kick out of her because a lot of the time they use Ran or Para or somebody like that, and your opponent will pick Violet, and that is a guaranteed counterattack that she can then S3 into, which is pretty big. So I think that can be kind of cool. I think Cleaver's gonna have a lot of fun. I think she's an insanely fun unit actually to use. When she works and pops off, it feels so good. Her damage is crazy. She actually hits insanely hard with this ability. 50% defense pen and just a good amount of damage. I have Symbol, which is adding more damage, but yeah, like around 2,000 defense and 270 crit damage. It hits really hard. It hits a team insanely hard. If you have Emily's Vigor, it's even more ridiculous. So it works pretty well when it actually pops off, but the problem is a lot of the time this procs, and then she either gets killed or she gets stunned again or something. It makes no sense that it gives increased effect resist. It should give immunity or something, or it should give her a CR push. It's missing something to make it truly feel good. It activates, and then she's still at the same place where she was. And you can't make her too fast because you have to activate the passive, but then if she's too slow, she'll die before it gets used. It's really awkward, really difficult to use, I think. But when she works, it feels so good. For every game that I had a huge pop-off with her, there would also be 1 or 2 games where it just felt like she was dead weight and not really doing much. Every time I won against her, it felt like she was kind of dead weight. Every time I lost against her, a lot of the time, it felt like she wasn't the reason I lost, and it's more like their team was really strong and they outdrafted me, and then she was there. So I don't think she's really anything too crazy. She's definitely not a must-pull. She's a must-pull if you really, really like the design, that's for sure. But unfortunately, just not really anything super crazy. Definitely a for fun unit. I think people might find some cool uses with her. It's possible that in the future she'll find some really niche use that's really powerful, or maybe certain units that come out. Or maybe I'm completely wrong about all this, but I don't think that I'm completely wrong here. I feel as though she's missing some core component to make her a truly strong unit, and even though she's so enjoyable to use, she's just not quite there and not worthwhile. And hey, they showed off some pretty cool stuff actually in some of these teasers recently. I don't know if you've seen any of them, but stuff like this. Possibly, probably not ML Vivian, maybe just a limited version of her. And I don't know, this Luna, ML looking Luna thing. I don't think either of these characters are coming up next, but hey, I don't know. When I look at these designs, I'm suddenly like, wait a second. Was ML Cermia bait? I don't know, I guess we'll find out, right? But all in all, not a must pull, just a pretty solid unit for fun. Not really anything crazy. You might need really good gear to make her work. So not for everybody, but if you like the design, you like the thighs, maybe she's for you. I'm generally about pulling for units that I like over units that are broken. So that's why I grabbed her, even though I didn't think she'd be great. And hopefully people can find a great use for her in the near future. Hopefully I'm wrong about this and she'll actually turn out to be pretty solid and strong in a lot of drafts. I guess we'll see. But thanks for watching. I have a bunch of clips coming up for me using her RTA. I had a lot of fun using her, even though I lost a lot of points. And I hope you enjoy. Thank you. Stop picking Rylet? You stop picking Rylet. I don't want to. I don't know. Give me better units to pick and I'll stop picking Rylet, dude. Give me better units for me to use and I won't pick Rylet. Wait, really? Why isn't he doing that? That's so weird. Why would he hold that? Okay, you know, I'm actually kind of glad that Violet didn't counter there. That could have been bad with the amount of stuff that's about to hit me. That's actually kind of nice. Dual attack with Payra and don't stun somebody. Oh! What? I'm a prophet! Oh my god. This is it. He's trembling. I have Symbol of Unity. This Violet is about to be sent to the Shadow Realm. Nope. Shadow Realm. You're gone. You're done. You're with Grandpa. Say hi to Yugi's grandpa to me, buddy. Oh boy. Oh my.
How long do you think you
And before miss? Nah. Nah. If your opponent gets unlucky once, they die against ML Cermia. But if you don't get lucky, sometimes you die. Not bad. Draco plate, huh?
Scar those in our way with destruction and fear. Come, I'll take your
No
life.
attack down. That's a problem. That's a very big problem, actually.
As long as I'm holding this spear, I won't back down.
Huh. Yeah, I'm probably screwed, aren't I? Yeah, the Golden Girls +1. He's really thinking hard about, I feel like, this pretty completely obvious play. He's thinking very hard about it, though.
Your life ends here.
So, I think I'm kind of screwed, aren't I? Because she gets the turn after. He's thinking about who to kill, but I don't think it really matters too much. I think I'm screwed either way, aren't I? She barely died. Well, I guess I die here, though, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Oh, I Crimson Seeded it. Hell yeah. Shame I can't Crimson Seed this, though. That's going to hurt a lot. Kind of screws me over a bit. Well, let's see how much we get here. On Rimuru. You know, that actually hit Rimuru pretty damn hard. All things considered. I have him on symbol right now. Or I have her on symbol.
Focus.
Just follow my lead.
If he dual attacks here with someone bad, that would be pretty big.
A little more.
Oh! 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 Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Wait a second here.
No matter how small its prey.
Oh my! Ugh!
I'll take you all down.
The time has come.
That was kind of juicy. Actually doing stuff? Yeah. The problem is, I might just be screwed anyways. Oh, that was good RNG there too.
I'll deal with this.
Well, I mean, I can't do anything here.
You challenge me?
That was good RNG because I have 2 hits no matter what. So this has to kill my team.
Won't you regret this?
Please survive. We're fine. We're fine. No danger at all.
Focus.
I'll give you a taste of defeat.
And for the finisher.
I was born to be a hero.
Wow.
My destiny, I will cut you
The lore fight, she killed Briar with Cermia. Well, she worked out there. It was a little janky, but she actually did work.
It hurts.
That's pretty fast. I definitely didn't expect that. Huh. 15%?
blessings be with you.
That was a really crappy bunch of 15%.
Well, I'm left with no choice.
He's just gonna Warhorn. It like doesn't even matter. That's the problem. Unless she counterattacks right here.
This is a formidable opponent.
Wait, did that not say Warhorn? Is he not Warhorn? Wait a second here.
Losing every
Wait a moment here. Wait a second. It's far from over. Okay, he is Warhorn. But he can't S2 and S3. Oh my god, wait a second. Hold on. Hold on a second. He realizes that he's trapped.
Not bad.
He's gonna just try and take her out? Or stun her? Oh my god. That's the third option I didn't even think about. Oh, and the dual attack. Oh, wait a second. Now wait a second, he has to stun.
Try to make it fun.
Resistance, okay. He doesn't get the effectiveness buff, he has to provoke.
Waste my breath on those unwilling to listen.
Well, I guess I lose. Hmm.
You challenge me?
Well, actually, I think I outspeed, so I think I'm okay. I think that she can do it. He's really thinking about his turns here too. This character should be removed from the game. His S2 doesn't do anything. Is he gonna S1 to try and go for a kill? He can't. It won't be able to kill. His FCC. I still don't think so. Wait, he's actually he's fast.
No choice. Please. Come on, I'll take you.
Oh, pop him.
To be a hero.
The speed buff.
I will cut you down.
Oh my god.
My turn now.
That was nice. She actually put so much pressure on him in this match. Holy crap.
Obey.
Okay, so this is probably an ER Politis I'm a little bit scared of.
Give all that
Let's
you
hope it's
have
not.
for the glory of home.
Let's just hope. That's always a good strat. Oh, wait, no crown, no crown. Oh, crown, the only person that it didn't matter on. Okay, we in this. Okay,
I won't
provoke.
fall.
Nice.
As long as I'm holding this spear,
Okay.
I won't back down.
Now what? I guess I'm gonna do this.
Join me.
Sure. Wait, counterattack. Wait, this is bad. I don't like this one bit. Bruh, that sucked. Okay, well,
Leave it to me.
bruh, stop, get off me. Okay,
My turn now. This is
let's see this.
exciting. You're not half bad.
Oh! Oh my god. Wow. That was a lot of damage. Oh, it's just about to activate now, right? Yep, it's far from over.
I smell
Jesus, that was a little much. Huh. Yeah, vigor on her with defense buff is pretty insane. I think we can all agree on that.
Stop going up against someone who wields both magic and a
That was pretty cool.